Hello Dollar General friends. In this video, I'm going to show you all the places I found penny items on Friday when the Easter and Brown Dot Home Goods items went to a penny. I didn't plan on going penny shopping because honestly, after the clearance event, this stuff has been 95% off for a week, so I didn't really expect there to be anything left to be found, but I actually found way more penny items on Friday than I did on Tuesday. As you see, that was the Easter section of this store. They had pulled all of their Easter stuff and packed it up the way they're supposed to. So I didn't score big time in this store, but I did find some of the light up brown dot letters. I found them mixed in with clearance event piles, and then I found one on the home decor aisle. So definitely make sure you're checking anywhere your store has a bunch of bunched up clearance stuff left from the clearance event, and make sure you walk down the NCI aisle because there's still some brown dots hidden out there. Surprisingly enough, honestly, after this stuff was 95% off for a week, I didn't expect to find anything. If I didn't need to leave the house for other reasons, I might not have gone penny shopping Friday, but I'm really glad I did. This I grabbed because it was a brown dot, and then when I scanned it, it was full price because apparently it was a brown dot from the year before. But I always check little hanging displays like that. That's always a great place to find some leftover seasonal items that have gone to a penny. So I put that thing of shower curtain rings back, but it is a good place to remind you to check when you're walking down aisles. Always check the little hanging displays. The second store that I went in had no penny items, but this was the third store, and they had pulled all their Easter stuff and put it up front for the clearance event. But when I went in clearance event shopping, I noticed they had this box of Easter grass still with the summer stuff, and it was still there when it went to a penny. So grabbing this box got me 40 penny items for the day. Maybe not the most useful penny item, but it's something you can donate to people for making Easter baskets. I kind of want to look up and see if there's different crafts to do with it because I ended up with so much Easter grass and it comes in so many different colors and different shiny varieties now that I'm kind of tempted to see if there's some kind of crafting project I can do with it. But it felt like a good thing to just instantly get 40 penny items in my cart, even if it wasn't the most useful item. I didn't find anything else mixed into this seasonal aisle, but as I was going to the front, I noticed they still had their clearance event stuff out, and that's where I found some more brown dot stuff mixed in, another one of the light up letters, and then they had some of the brown dot magnets just thrown in a box of clearance. So I did pretty good at this store. I think I spent like 50 cents or something on all this stuff. So that was a pretty great start to the day. On Tuesday, I had only found 20 something penny items. So on Friday, by the third store, I had already found twice as many penny items. So that's always a great feeling. This was the fourth store that I went in. It's actually a Dollar General market, so sometimes the food items that are a penny at other stores will be full price at a Dollar General market, but I got lucky and found a full tray of the shredded coconut. It's a 7-ounce bag, but when you scan it in the app, it says it's a 14-ounce bag for some reason. But if you find the Baker's coconut in a 7-ounce bag, it's a penny. It was following the Easter candy markdowns, so I found a full tray of that in the store. And I was telling my husband to just look around and see if he saw anything Eastery. And as I was saying that to him, I noticed this little carrot sitting with this stuff on the shelf for the spring and summer garden decor. And it's just a little bunny poppet toy. I thought it was kind of hilarious. A really fun penny item to find. And then when I turned around, I actually ended up finding some Easter baskets up on the top shelf. I talked about in my last shopping video how you should check for Easter baskets up on the sky shelf because that's where a lot of stores put them to make more shelf space, and then they forget to pull them when they're getting rid of the Easter stuff. So that worked out for me in this store, and I did end up getting 3 Easter baskets, so that was pretty cool. And then, as I was looking for more penny items, I found something that made me super excited and then super sad. I finally found the Christmas Dove soaps and deodorants. I never found these when they were on sale after Christmas, and now they have reset back to full price. It was so sad. I was like, ooh, please tell me they're still a penny, but no, they're full price. I was so excited for a minute, but I guess they must have found those in the back, and they put out the Christmas soap on the end of a grocery end cap, which is just so odd. But you just never know what you're going to find in Dollar General or where you're going to find it. And then I was actually super surprised. This store actually had a U-Scan open at the front of the store, so I was actually able to pay with the U-Scan. That doesn't happen anymore. Most stores have these shut down, or they're using them as a display space or a regular checkout stand now. I don't know why they even have U-Scans anymore if they're not going to allow anyone to use them. The fifth store that I went in, I didn't find any penny items, but the sixth store, I hit the jackpot. As I was walking towards the seasonal aisle, I noticed some cookies on the bottom shelf and I was really excited about them. And I got down to get them and was like, oh, okay, this is great. This is a great penny item to find. And as I was grabbing them, I look over to the side and they had a full display at the front of their seasonal aisle covered in Easter grass, Easter egg dyeing kits, and a whole lot of chocolate bunnies. So I was able to get a major score at this store. These definitely aren't my favorite kind of chocolate bunnies as far as eating, but for a penny, they're gonna make great donation items. I have a lady that I'm working with who's bringing stuff to the people she goes to church with. I figure she'll probably take these. My mom works at a daycare. There's lots of free food things that you can find, the little free food libraries, if you have those in your neighborhood or in your town. That's a great place to kind of set some extra penny chocolate bunnies if you don't want them. Or you could take them to a food bank. There's so many great reasons to grab penny chocolate. So I was excited to end up with a full shopping cart of Easter stuff in this store. And it was really great that I didn't even have to hunt for it or look for this stuff. It was just out on a display waiting to be found. That was really convenient. I guess the store maybe doesn't have a lot of penny shoppers, which makes me think maybe I need to come in here more often. I don't go to this store a lot. And so I did go check the NCI aisle in this store as well, of course, and was trying to look for the yellow tags to see if I could find some penny shelves. And I did find one. One is good enough for me. That made me happy. I'm really excited about the shelves. I'm one of those people who likes to hang up stuff everywhere in my house. Every wall is covered in cool stuff. I love stuff. I'm one of those people. So I was excited to get an extra penny shelf that I can hang up on the wall. And then, as I was going up the other side of the seasonal aisle, I spotted a few brown dot magnets hanging on the side of the shelf. So definitely look everywhere when you're looking for penny items because you might find them literally stuck to the shelf. That happens. Let me know in the comments, guys, how did you do penny shopping Friday if you decided to go out? Did you end up with a haul of Easter stuff? I really didn't expect to, but I got super lucky. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it brings you lots of penny shopping luck. And until next time, bye!